Capital One Bank is down. The banks are down. This is the third bank in just a few months that's been totally down. We had Wells Fargo that I brought to you guys a couple of months ago that was totally down. I brought to you Bank of America. It was totally down. And now it's Capital One. They were down, and this is their Twitter feed. And guess what, guys? They didn't blast it on the news. They didn't let everyone know that it was down. And guess what? It was on the very first of the month, and thousands of people could not get access to their money to pay rent, could not get access money to buy food or buy lunch or pay for their gas because their system was all down. Now, is this a coincidence? This is the third freaking bank in less than a couple of months has been totally down. Okay. Are these people getting hacked? Is this happening because of the repo market, because there's illiquidity? That's why the Fed is bailing out central bankers at a tune of 120 billion, not million, billion a day. Every day, the Fed is bailing out stinky bankers at 120 billion per day. So, which bank is it? We don't know if it's Capital One. We don't know if it's Wells Fargo. We don't know if it's Bank of America. They're not letting us know. But guess what? It's our money that's inside of these banks. So, in less than 6 months, we've had three major banks go black, go dark, and there's really no explanation. How is this happening? How can three banks, the top biggest banks in America, right, go dark without any explanation? Okay. Is this a bank to bank run? Yes, the bank to bank run has already happened. That's why we have the repo market, the Fed bailing them out. Now, is it hitting Main Street where people are running to the banks to withdraw their money? Well, it's getting very close to that because more and more people are starting to realize that, hey, when the banks close, which will happen really suddenly, you're not going to have money for gas. You're not going to have money to pay your food. You're not going to have money for diapers. And this is something that I've been bringing to you guys since 2016, 2017, when I did a video and I came online and I told people that, hey, saving money in 2017 and go moving forward is suicide. Being a real estate investor is suicide, not financial advice, but suicide because I saw all the writings on the wall. I saw the banks being what they are doing, robbing the middle class through inflation, through printing of money, through debt slavery. So, guys and gals, again, November 1st, Bank of Capital One was down. You couldn't deposit money, you couldn't withdraw money, you couldn't have access to your account. Thousands of people were affected by this. Bank America, Wells Fargo, and this is the third bank. And my question is this a test run? Is this a test run just to see Big Brother, too big to fail banks? Is this a test run to see how people react? What happens when we go to the bank and all the banks are down? Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Capital One, every single one you can imagine. What's going to happen then when people cannot put gas in their tank, when people cannot put food on the table? What is going to happen when the banks go belly up or when the banks do bail in? Well, it's going to be just like this. We'll go to our bank and we can't get our money. And guess what? We'll never be able to get our money because the banks will bail in because we're what's called unsecured creditor. You don't believe me? I'm glad you don't believe me. I'm glad you're a thinker. Please do your research. Type into Google and do your research and understand that when anyone deposits money into a bank, we will become what's called unsecured creditors. So with the craziness of bankers, with the craziness of printing money, with the craziness of derivatives, mortgage-backed securities, all this crazy stuff they create, these guys are just risking our savings for God knows what they're risking it on. Because we know the top managements are getting the bonuses. We know the stockholders are getting the dividends. We know that everyone's winning besides the guys and gals that have their money locked up into the bank. Because for us, we have to pay fees, banking fees, statement fees, etc. And then the bank only gives us less than 1% in interest rate, where they turn around and lend the same exact money in credit card for 33% interest rate, 20% interest rate. Let me ask you, is this fair? Do you think it's fair that you should work so hard and the banks print money and dilute your buying power? Do you think it's fair that you might have to have a college degree and have two jobs? Do you think it's fair for most people to have three jobs? Do you think it's fair that mom has to work, dad has to work? Answer those questions in the comments below. Do you think it's fair that me and you have to work, we put our money into the banks and they are gambling with our money like in like the casinos so the top management gets more money? Let me know your thoughts in the comment, okay, guys and gals. I'm truly interested. Do you think it's fair? All right. I'm sorry I brought this a little bit late. I've been tied up with having a baby, and so, but I just want to show you three banks, guys. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Capital One. They're all going down for days. And is this a is this a act? Is this a play? Is this a test run? What is this? This doesn't look normal to me. Does it look normal to you? I'd love to hear your comments below. Much love, guys. Much respect. Please share this message. Support yourself by supporting this channel. And just click the like button, man. And share this message. Peace.